Good evening, my friends, and welcome to the next episode of Firmament. Last time out, we've managed to gain access to this large crane. Our plan today is to take the block that we're currently holding, smush it into that bridge, hopefully make that bridge raise up, and then that will give us access to attempt to acquire that block of ice. Now, is that going to be what actually helps us here? I don't really know. It feels to me like it would be a good idea to do something that involves a little bit. Do you know what? I just had a thought, actually. Getting this just lined up with the top of that bridge is maybe all we need to do? I don't know. Oh, except for the fact, of course, that getting this end of the arm underneath all of this ice is maybe not going to work to do that. I don't know. Okay. We're swinging a block of ice around at the back. We're going to attempt to do something with it. We also have these weird stairs at the bottom of the cabs that sort of lead out into nothing. Are those going to be useful to us somehow? Who knows? That's where we're up to. Right. Wait. Four cabin drive. So if we move this round to the left here. Okay. Oh, yeah, right. We're just smashing our way through that ice over there. Good. Well, nice to know that it, yeah.
Our task is our purpose.
Right, and now... No, we're blocked. We're going to be blocked over this side somehow. Can we get it that low? Is a bit of a question anyway, right? Oh. Hang on a minute. What? Like, let's start maybe by just reversing this the other way round then. Huh? Ah, what have we I don't know. Like, this has all the hallmarks of something that's actually going to be a little bit more involved than just moving it somewhere. But I really wish I had a jump button. I could definitely jump that. But I don't think you can exit it from. I don't think you can exit from this side at all. We could extend this side of the thing. We could extend this side of the thing a little bit. The fact that you've got, like, no visibility whilst you're driving the thing is going to be a big old problem, isn't it? Right. Forward. And then slightly to the right. Okay, how low can we come now? Oh, that's pretty much. Oh! That's pretty much where we need to be, right? Like, it's still a little bit of a jump, but it's close. So over on this end... Yeah, okay, fine. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, is it because that ice is there is why the Omni Wheel can't run? Is another aspect of this puzzle that we need to get this high enough that we can smash that ice off it? I don't know, that's pretty high though, isn't it? Yeah, we're off! We're off the crane! Take that, crane. Okay. So we can't get back on the crane here. Okay, is this the soft lock? Is this the soft lock? Okay, we're gonna check it out anyway. Okay, so we can lower that. We might even actually be able to do this from the crane arm, you know. But what else is over here? Like, I genuinely think we might be a little bit soft-locked there. So I don't think you're supposed to get off the crane. Right, so that opens that door. Fine. This... Right, that's going to get us something over there. Okay, I have concerns, right? Because there is literally... I don't see any way I would be able to get back onto that crane. Right? So, is this a soft lock? I think I might literally need to take a snippet of this recording and ask on the Discord before we go further with this one. Because, like, who knows what's down here? And, to put it mildly, the save game functionality on this game is rubbish. Like, you have 2 save slots that you're allowed to use, and the only thing that it will tell you about a save is, like, when you made it, and, yeah, is, like, when you made it, and, which age you're in, and what you've currently unlocked. Like, it doesn't even give you, like a preview screenshot of what you were looking at the time, or anything like that. And you can only make 2 saved games. So if you're in this kind of situation, you're not even like 100% sure which one you're even overwriting. But here's the thing, you know, like, even if we were to find another fast travel thing back to the Swan, that's not going to help us if we need that crane more. And I suspect we are going to need that crane more, because there's a whole bunch of catwalks and stuff up there that we weren't otherwise able to access. So, yeah, I've got a strong suspicion that we probably have soft-locked ourselves. In fact, I'm going to go and ask right now before we do any more of this. Now, I've been told, actually, there might be a button in the menu to get unstuck. Teleport to safe spot. Maybe. Okay. So if I go... Well, would my safe spot be on the crane? That's a question. Okay, we're gonna go check that out first. I mean, it's not gonna be a problem for me to reload because I have a saved game literally on the crane. What I want to check out though is, am I able to effectively abuse the teleport to safe spot functionality to cheese the puzzle? But yeah, okay, right. Very, very low stakes to this one, right? If you are unable to move where you are, if you've fallen through the map or got stuck in a wall, using this option will allow you to be teleported to the closest designated safe spot to the realm or level that you're in. Okay, well, let's make it as close as possible, right? And we'll face the way we want to be teleported to. And let's go. Are you sure this option should only be used if you're stuck in an area? Yes. What's it going to do? Oh my god, it's taken me all the way back here. That's so strange. Like, so that's not open, and the ice block's not there. I might be better off just reloading the game, to be honest. I thought it was physically just going to move my character. I didn't realise it was going to, like, reset a whole bunch of puzzle stuff. Like, to be honest, if you're going to reset a whole bunch of puzzle stuff, genuinely build a better save functionality, because it's, yeah. Like, only being able to have 2 save files is not great, to be honest. Okay, so if I go along here, and we go and have a look... I'll probably reload the game. I'm mostly now just kind of curious as to what state that has left us in. You know? Ah, the crane has been moved back. Right, so the whole crane puzzle has been reset, in fact. Right? The whole crane puzzle has been reset. But I still have my shortcut created. Okay. Do you know what? I give him credit for that one. That's not too bad, actually. I'm still going to reload my game because I kind of want the crane to be in the position that I want it to be in. But I'll be back in a second. Okay, we're back. And we're basically back where we were at the start of the episode. So we've got this end up this way. What we're going to do, we're not going to mess around with getting this to smash up the ice. We're going to try and move this end over to the ice catwalk first. That's what we're going to do. Thank you very much to Dark Fate in the Discord for confirming to me that no, that's not cheese that you found. That is in fact just a bug. So yeah, you know, it's one of those things, isn't it? I can't see the thing anymore. Right, okay, it's over there. But wait a minute. That's going to go off the end of the thing pretty soon. What? Wait, how can I get that ramp over there if that's literally as far as that will rotate round?
We test.
I don't know. It's a bit of an unusual one, isn't it? It's because of the way that it's sort of offset from the middle of the circle. Right, okay, we're busting our way through the ice now. Okay. Yeah, so the angle of the ladders changes. I don't understand how their position doesn't change as this thing moves in and out. To be honest, like I don't get that. If I just bring this down, will it let me get off? I doubt it, because it's not a ramp. There's like a clear barrier, you know, in your way. Okay, so that's on the ting. We might have to reevaluate what our plan is for what we want to achieve, you know. But yeah, no, we can't get off this one. So how do you, if you can only swing the crane about 30 degrees around, if this is the ramp that lets you get off, I mean, the best thing to do probably is actually to move it round the other way. And the best thing to do probably is just to move it around the other way and see how far we can get it in that direction. And maybe move up, right? See if we can break that ice out of our way as well. Yeah? Try that. Like, how high can this crane even go? It says we're at the top. Okay. Well... no, now we're blocked. Come back out a little more. That is kind of satisfying doing. Just need to come down a little bit. No, we're still blocked. Are we blocked by something on the other end? I wouldn't have thought so. Doesn't look like we're blocked by anything here. Right, what's the status of this ice then? Yeah, no. So we're not going to be able to bust that ice.
We care for our comrades.
That's sort of not happening. Wait. So what are we blocked by? I don't see us being blocked by anything here. Or do the two cabs move independently around each other? Is that a thing? Do they move independently to each other? And that what we're blocked by is that this one is now too close to it. Do you know what? I think that could be it. Oh, I see what the little graphic is trying to explain now. Look. the little circle with the dot is moving round the larger circle, but the circle without the dot is not moving. So actually, like, now that bridge is centered. Okay, so that's now centered. So if we move this all the way over this way, right, or, well, let's just at least move it slightly off center, right? When we come back up this path, and we move this end of the thing round, this one hasn't moved. Is that what it's trying to say? Ah, right. So yeah, we can crab walk this round the other way. Yeah. It's going to be somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. Is this ice that we can smash? Okay, no, that says blocked. Back it up a little bit. Okay, no, fine. We smashed this ice just here, though. Yeah. That's got to be smashable. Okay. Oh, and it's telling us what we're blocked by. We're blocked by the... Right, we're blocked by the crane on the other end. Right, okay. I'm starting to get a sense of what these graphics are trying to tell me now. Right, we're just blocked by the crane, is it? Can we just move the end of this forward? Will that give us enough? Oh, we're nowhere near the end of this anyway. We need to move this quite a bit forward. This is kind of one of those puzzles that might actually be a touch easier in VR. Right, we should be able to get off there safely. Okay. I'm saving the game before we get off the crane. All saved up. Yeah, look, we can get on and off safely. Right. So we'll check this one out first. And then, in terms of what's over that side, like, the ladders that go nowhere on this strongly make me assume that we're supposed to be getting off onto a block of ice somehow. Like, maybe building an ice bridge or something, but I might just be wildly overthinking that. For now, let's just enjoy the fact that we're not on the crane. Hey, it's an omni-wheel. Now, wait. Ah, I'm the other side of that door. Fine. But what does that door give me? I suppose it gives me a way back to... It gives me a way back to the swan. It gives me a way back to the swan without having to fiddle around with the crane to get there. So no, that's actually a good shortcut to unlock. Right. That also means you can always have somewhere that you could leave the crane in relative safety. So that's fine. I mean... Oh! Oh no, oh I thought that was like busted track there. Okay, so we have an omni-wheel up there. Is the omni-wheel just going to take us to the place?
I have done all that I could do. I am used up. But you are different.
Uh-huh.
This time is different. You will finish this task. Awaken the embrace.
Awaken the embrace. The arch will guide you. Okay, so it kind of feels like we're heading to the arch here. So all of this stuff that we'd kind of cheesed access to a little bit must be later in the game after you've got the upgrade. So maybe you're not intended to go to that. Maybe you're not intended to go there at all yet. Still really unclear on what the purpose of these little side paths is supposed to be, except to make the corridor a modicum more interesting. Yeah, interesting. Right. So if you were able to get out that way... Okay, so here's a question. Knowing that we can do that, is that a potential solution to the puzzle for us? I don't know. Still seems very dangerous. We should probably try and do it the legitimate way. Unlock the conveyance pod. As far as you go, you're going to be my distance upgrade. Now I slightly regret not spending more time, like, checking it out. Got the distance extension upgrade. Distance extension. Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready for the embrace? We're calling the embrace. And as a reminder, for the record, I don't trust this girl. I don't think we should be doing this, whatever it is we're doing. Hey, look, we got triangles in the sky. So is this actually like a dome rather than an actual... Ooh, maybe it's a simulation. Okay. All good? What now? I mean, do you go back to the Swan? I mean, maybe that's not enough to trigger the embrace on its own. Right? I don't know. Weird. Okay, well we've got all 3 upgrades now. So that means we should be able to open the door in Juleston. Was that spinning before? So, keepers sleep. Do you reckon another keeper's going to come out of this one? Keeper's wake. I mean, there's nothing to do except continue, right? I guess. So what was the obstacle in St Andrews that we couldn't get past? There was the, so there was the door in Juleston. Where did we get left in St Andrews? The Camelus. We couldn't get the Camelus moving. But now that we've got the range upgrade, we should be able to do both of those. Range and concatenation. So, which one do we want to go to? Not more crane right now. Why don't we go to Juleston? Okay, yeah, reservoir. Not the arch. Yeah, the reservoir. Energize. Well, I tell you what, it would have been a pretty big deal for us to have continued exploring on the Cura Vale side, wouldn't it? Without having a clear understanding that that's not the direction that we wanted to be going, you know? Right, so we need to go over to that door over there, which I think requires us to go this way now. Yeah, that now doesn't lead anywhere. Wait, hang on. Is this gonna lead us back up? Yeah. It will? No, it did not. Ah, wait. Yeah, via the Omni-Wheel lift. We can get back up there. We can get up there via the Omni Wheel lift. Part of me's really regretting not exploring more of that later game content. Because, yeah, so for whatever reason, you're not supposed to be able to get into that yet. Oh, no. Oh, it's not this one. Wait, hang on. No. What if I go into this one first, and then from there, that one. Oh, it can't reach it. Oh, but that one can't see that one. What? Okay, so that's concatenated power 2 of 3. Right, so it'll work it that way. And now that line has power. That makes me really tempted to go back to that one, because that looked like a little bunker, didn't it? We'll have plenty of time to check out that larger area. I want to check out the bunker first. Right? I just kind of have a feeling. I kind of have a feeling about it, you know? Like, maybe we're going to find another keeper in there, or something. Like, maybe not, because we don't have all the drag marks on the floor like we had with the bunker in Curavale. But, I don't know. I just can't shake the nagging suspicion that what we're working towards, creating the embrace, is not something that would be good for us. And that kind of tempts me to try and, like, delay, disrupt. Yeah. Now this counts as having power, even though it only got power because I linked it up with the adjunct, right? Okay, here we go. Let's raise this bunker and have a look. Oh no! Don't get stuck, don't get stuck. Bunker Buster explored the bunker in Juleston. Oh, there's nothing in here. Juleston Sulfur Pools. Responsibilities of keepers. Inspect metal and concrete for damage, repair if necessary. Inspect water pipes for damage. Monitor pool temperature. Monitor pool acidity. Monitor atmosphere quality and monitor crystalline deposits in pools. Inform other keepers in the realm of any deviation. Inquire from other keepers in the realm of any deviation. There's nothing in here. There's just like a checklist on an old rusty clipboard. A checklist of fairly mundane tasks. I don't get it. Yeah. I kind of don't really get it. Well, onwards. Okay, so we're going to go back this way round, this way round. I mean, maybe that's kind of the point, right? We're in the bunker in Curevale, but the bunkers are supposed to be mundane. The bunkers aren't supposed to have people in them. And, like, our bunker in Curevale clearly wasn't supposed to have us in there. It kind of feels like, you know, probably our unreliable narrator dragged our pod into there. So maybe that's supposed to be part of the, maybe that's supposed to be part of the reveal, you know, kind of like going into the bunkers in Fallout. Just like the fact that you go into the bunkers expecting to find people, and all you find is like monsters and weird science experiments. You go into the bunkers here expecting to find pods. What you find is nothing. You find, like, supplies and checklists of things to do. I wonder if I should have taken
I lost friends here. What has become of them? What has become of their memories? I have learned that the threshold deals harshly with memories.
Right, so the threshold is where keepers go after they get old, I suppose? Socket malfunction. Now, the game knows... Oh, another tiny train! Doesn't do anything for us yet. The game knows that this has to be late game content now, right? Well, late game content, like mid game content, I don't know. Because to get into here, we needed to at least have... I mean, I'm still not 100% sure what the torque upgrade even gives you, but we needed to at least have the concatenation and the... we need to at least have concatenation and the range upgrade. This is very pretty, isn't it? I mean, you know, as far as sulfur pools go. Yeah, don't breathe in that gas. That gas is not good for you. Okay. I mean, let's just run the train down the track, I suppose. Oh, really? Am I gonna have to, like... Is there not even anywhere where I can stand on the train? And it just stops. It just stops on a dime as well.
We have all that is required.
So this is cart number 2. No, not you. You. Wait. Oh yeah, we want to get you off there. And then we move this one this way. And then we're going to drive you forward again. Or reverse. Like, I don't know what's down here, because we've not explored it yet, but, you know, this can't be a bad thing to do. It takes too much effort to do it. Oh. Oh, is there another train that's sort of in the way? Oh, man. Maybe it was a bad idea to do it. No. Can I sneak past? Thank you. Oh, there's another train in the way. So that one's full. This one's also full. Oh. Oh, well, this just here. Wait, so what are any of these supposed to be doing? Huh. Okay, thinking. I don't. Okay, we got 2 carts of sulfur rock, which are full. We can bring them both over here. Like, that's not a problem. But I mean, unless you can push... Can you push carts with each other? I don't know. Like, if I came around this one and said, okay, you come this way. Oh. No, you can't use them to push each other. I don't know. I mean, my best idea is going to be to bring these both down to the shed, right? Because if they're full, what point could they have still being out in the quarry? The only use they could really be would be to come into the processing building, right? Why are you having a problem moving? Okay, and you guys are kind of coupled. Alright, let's bring this other one down.
We are the keepers.
Oh. I am going to say, though, of all of the tiny trains we've ever had in a Cyan Worlds game, these tiny trains are the worst tiny trains. Can't even ride them. Can't even ride them. What's the point? Yeah, right. I clearly don't quite get what we're supposed to be trying to do here. Not 100% sure. Like, you've got these things which sort of look like power, don't they? But what's that got to do with mining sulfur rock? Well. And what? And why does that need to... Why does that need to shortcut us back up here? And why do we need to have a point here that we can look out from? Like, what is the game trying to show us by giving us a path here that we can walk up with? Like, there's more structure up the hill. I mean, I don't think it's... oh yeah, you know, move the train to here and then you can hop on the top of it. You know, like the crane... Like the first crane in Citadel. Because you wouldn't be able to drive it from the top because you don't have line of sight to the adjunct socket. Oh! Unless this is a path down here. This is a path down here. Okay. Okay. We have a way forward. Good stuff. Blah. Huh. Okay. Can't get into that one at all. What's this, though? Okay, that's locked. Mixer blade pins uncoupled. Yeah, neither of those will allow me to do anything. Mixer blade pins. That's an industrial-sized mixer, that is. Okay, so that locks that side. Well, this side's already locked. That's still locked and uncoupled. Okay. Well, we shall remember that we've got that one done. That hatch crusted. Ooh, what are you guys doing then? Uncoupled pins. And as for you, you're inside a cage, so we can't get to you at all. And then all the way down here. Ugh, look at all that pollution, huh? Wait, hang on a second. Is that the battery that we were fiddling around with earlier? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Insufficient acid. Acid vat holding discharge.
We are the keepers.
I thought the acid vat was full. But okay. Fair enough. Ah, got a couple of diagrams to consider. That's nice. And then we have another building to check out. But, my friends, that's going to be all we have time for. In today's episode of Firmament, we have a lot of stuff opened up for us, right? We've got this, which we're going to go and check out. We've got the Camelus in St. Andrews. And we've got whatever's on the other side of the crane in Citadel. Looking forward to it. I'll see you guys next week. Bye for now.